And it's going to the cloud, right?
It is, yeah.
Okay.
We're live on Facebook. Great. All right. Next up, we've got the High Vibes team with Lindsay, Kathleen, and Sandy. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Elizabeth.
Thanks, Elizabeth.
Thank you.
So we can do, this thing. I don't know how to do.
Oh, here's my first time on AromaSharing's main stage, so I'm very excited. Thanks for the invite, and I've got my Healy message behind me and up above me, so I hope everyone can appreciate that.
Okay. And all right, so what we're going to do is, does anybody have anything to say about the Healy before we get started, or should we do the presentation and then chat after?
Yeah, I would do the presentation first.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to.
If you read the thing, it says changing the world together with Healy, so here we are.
Here we are. So I'm going to go, we'll go off camera and I'll share my screen. And Elizabeth, you can verify that you can see it. We'll start with this.
Yeah, it's visible.
Thank you. So women, okay.
One of the greatest inventors of all time, Nikola Tesla, the genius who lit the world, once said, "If you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration." Say you are listening to the radio in your car and do not like the music that you are hearing. What do? You change the frequency. What many people fail to realize is that we can take charge of our frequencies in the exact same way. We tend to reduce our body's anatomy down to a simplified version that consists of only flesh and blood. But everything on this planet, animals, plants, and water, are made of atoms, which produce, emit, and receive energy, which operates at a specific frequency. Everything. All our tissues, cells, organs, emotions, and thought patterns have their own unique electromagnetic fields, as do allergens, viruses, or bacteria. All things have a frequency, including you, the human body. You always want to be healthy, active, and balanced. That's what makes up Healy. With a quantum sensor that uses individually determined frequencies to stimulate specific areas of your body. Researchers like Dr. Carolyn McMacken and Nuno Nina have in their clinical practice the effect of tens of thousands of such frequencies studied and tested. The result of these decades of experience is now available to you. 144,000 gold frequencies all day, with an intuitive app that puts the future into your hands. Welcome to Healy World. It's not science fiction. It's science.
And there it is. And we'll get started with the presentation. So I'm going to share the screen again. Let me find the PowerPoint first. That up.
I think that video had some frequency in the background.
What do you mean?
No, just kidding.
Yeah, we should probably, I don't know if my my audio needs to be muted, but I guess during the video sometimes there's noises of replaying. But let me see here. Okay, I'll share the screen. And here it is. Can you see the presentation?
Yes.
Okay. Now let me start it.
Slideshow.
So yeah, I can hear. Let's all mute except for me, I guess, unless you have something to say and
Right.
there. So welcome to Healy World for health, well-being, and balance. Frequencies of your life. What makes Healy unique? It's a wearable frequency device application that communicates with your cells, determining the required frequencies that you need. Wearable using technology of the time waver group. Many unique points about this device. A one-time purchase, a long-term benefit can be applied anywhere, anytime, based on scientific principles, and a product for the whole family. Here's a little intro of the different programs.
To give you an overview of what Healy can do for you, and to make sure that you get what you really need, we have put together a collection of frequencies in pages and modules in the form of different editions, so you can find your Healy. Connected to the cloud via your smartphone, Healy has access to a network of thousands of therapists and physicians around the world, and can supply you with the optimal frequencies. Now possible for everyone. We believe that all this is just the beginning of a new era, an era in which the bioenergetic regeneration of cells will be just as important to humans as the healthy diet and sufficient exercise today. Every day, all day. With an intuitive app that puts the future into your hands.
That was pretty exciting. Healy technology, its connection to health and wellness has not been extensively explored or demonstrated. The Healy is not intended to cure, treat, mitigate, diagnose, or prevent disease, but rather to support energetic balance and enhance recovery, vitality, and well-being. So Healy comes from a much larger device, a much more expensive device, which is a computer with a practitioner. And after about 15 years of research, and 500,000, 500,000 clients, working with over 2,000 practitioners in 40 countries, came up with what we have now as a wearable device. These are some of the options in Healy. We have a watch. We have the Healy is the hub of everything, and then there are specific apps that we use, and the other accessories that come with it. We can get into that later. So how does it work? It's easy as 1, 2, 3. You go on your smartphone and download the Healy app in Google Play or your App Store, or the Apple App Store. You select the program or application that you want to run, you want to receive, and you start the program. And if you want a resonance analysis, then you can do an analyze and decide what frequency, it will decide what frequencies you need for you. So there's 3 application modes, okay? You see there are adhesive electrodes for local pain. If you have a local issue, you want to do it in a certain part of your body. You have bracelets for systemic application. And now we have the Healy coil, which bridges a gap between 3 levels of consciousness of our body. We have the physical body, we have the quantum, and then there's an area in between that the coil bridges, where it can sometimes replace the cables or the electrodes for some applications. But it makes it scalar or vector technology. This product's for the whole family and your pets, your product, and your house and your plants. It's really a wonderful device.
The Healy Editions. Small, light, and friendly, Healy can give you bioenergetic support to help your body and improve your day. To give you an overview of what Healy can do for you and to make sure that you get what you really need, we have put together a collection of frequencies in pages and modules in the form of different editions so you can find your Healy. Healy Gold. Healy Gold includes Healy hardware, the Nuno Nina Gold Cycle, and a program of your choice. The frequencies of the Nuno Nina Gold Cycle can be used in many ways. For bioenergetic support and prevention, for optimal energy balance, for recovery, well-being, and relaxation. Healy Holistic Health. Universal Health consists of a Healy, the Nuno Nina Gold Cycle, and 8 other program pages for Psyche, Bioenergetic Balance 1, Bioenergetic Balance 2, Mental Balance, Meridians 1, Meridians 2, Sleep, and Skin. Healy Holistic Health Plus. Everything's in here. Healy hardware with more than 120 programs, Healy Universal Health, and 6 other frequency pages for learning, fitness, job, beauty, chakras, and protection programs. The Healy Analysis app, Resonance, and Aura models. With the analysis feature of the Resonance, practitioners and many others can support their clients or patients if necessary.
That really sums up the models that we have. Oh, I stopped it. Let's see. Go back here. So here's a closer look at the Healy Gold. The Healy Gold is where everyone wants to start. These frequencies in this Healy were developed by Nuno Nina. The technology of the device was developed by Marcus Schmecke. Marcus, it was a quantum physicist who went to, after he got out of college, he went to India and became a monk for 13 years. And he developed the time waver and then went to Portugal and met this practitioner, this doctor who developed the frequencies, which are now in the time waver and as well as the Healy. These are a closer look of the model and the prices. And these prices are the regular prices, but today you can, for the price of the gold, during AromaSharing, you will be able to get the Holistic Health for the price of the gold, which will be $474. You will be able to purchase the Healy Holistic Health Plus for not this price, but for the price of this model, $951. And you will be able to purchase the Healy Resonance for this price, $1428. So we're offering a great opportunity for you to get all these programs. Now the time waver was, as I mentioned, was a much larger device so 15 years of research went into this. And we'll get into the quantum sensor, and we'll show you when we're done with the presentation here that what that looks like. Healy also has a watch. Many people are interested in the watch applications. The watch, I like the watch because it's very thin. It's it measures heart rate variability via the Bluetooth. It has its own sets of programs, and it does work with the Healy, and it creates measurements of your bioenergetic field and recommends which frequencies you need each day. It also helps you find what programs you need for your mind and body. It's very quick in how it measures just by wearing it. It determines which Healy frequency programs are best for you at any given moment. So it measures, it contains the latest hardware and measures precisely. It analyzes which ones you need, and then it determines the frequency programs for you. And you apply these programs every day. It's like getting an analysis every day for your own personal. So this is unique to the person wearing the watch. And the cloud is where this information goes back and forth. From the watch to the app in the cloud is a very secure database. It measures your bioenergetic rhythm analysis, your bioenergetic pulse analysis, the infrared analysis, your heart rate variability, stress level, and sleep. So connect between the two outstanding systems, the Healy and the Healy watch, creates frequency program suggestions from the entire Healy program. The Healy watch has another two set of programs that will be added to your Healy if you are interested in the watch. The new Healy Watch Meridian program, the organ clock. This is based on Chinese medicine. There's a certain hour for each organ in your body, and this is working with that traditional Chinese medicine. These are the various images that the watch may show you during your exercise or what's happening through the day. There's also another really cool app called the Heal Advisor app. The Heal Advisor app takes your question of what's going on with you and what do you need to use out of any worry, because you can use this app to put in symptoms that you may have, and a professional will come back with appropriate programs for you to incorporate into your lifestyle from the Healy. So it's a separate app that will be that is available for you to use and search through there. You put in the issue and it comes back with recommended programs from the Healy. The Digital Nutrition app is also another app that you can get. These are in addition to the ones we talked about, and this is a subscription where there are, I believe, 6 pages of programs, which I think 15 programs on each page that help you absorb the nutrients. It gives you the right frequency to absorb the nutrients of the foods and supplements that you're already taking. So it doesn't replace those. It helps you create. It recommends which ones you should be doing and helps you absorb the ones you are taking. And here's the cloud with all of the applications and how that works. So there's 3 pillars of success with Healy: nutrition, frequency, oops, I think I'm going the wrong direction. I must have clicked something. And motion with the watch, motion for life. Okay, survey of effectiveness. Did I get the right thing? Yeah. Survey of effectiveness. So this survey of how effective it is, this is the percentage of people who say that they've had strong improvement. And this is actually have changed since this slide was made. Improvement is felt by all but 8% of the people, and I believe now today it's even less than that. I think it's down to 2 or 4%. Healy's recommendation rate is now in the 90%. This was done a year ago, and it was 88%. But it is most people highly recommend Healy that have one. I think it's 94%. Anyone remember what it actually is? But it's in the 90s. And that's our presentation of Healy. I'm going to stop the share and we can come back into the room and see if there's any questions. So Oh, Elizabeth's here. Kathleen's not here. Okay, so let's, anything you'd like to add to that, Lindsay?
Um, well, I just think it's really important for people to understand. First of all, you made a point about the information in the cloud being very secure. People ask me, well, how do we know? Especially when the information is being, if you have HIPAA, if you're putting clients or even your own information into the analyze, which is the Healy resonance, you want to make sure that information is not going out anywhere. So you get, with your program, you get something called a master key. And that master key is actually an encryption. And it's like a 4,000 plus character encryption code that's just for you. And if you lose that, you cannot actually connect yourself to the information that's in your Healy.
That's only with the resonance. That's not with the regular.
Yeah, that's with the resonance, but that's a real, I know a lot of people today are very concerned about where their data is going. So I just think that
Oh,
everybody
right.
really needs to
Right.
know that there is in
It is.
place an encryption system that's very, very, very foolproof.
And it's very expensive as well. So for them to maintain that. So what we would like to do is invite you to ask more questions for us. We are in the Healy High Vibe team room, Zoom room every day. What time do we start in the day? I think around 10 Central. We should be in there. If we're not there, you can, I'll show you in a minute how to get to our page. You go to AromaSharing. Let me go into, let me see, how can I do this? I need to get a screen. So you go to aromasharingonline.com and find the Healy store, and the Healy store is in apps and websites or techniques. And then from there, I'll show you in a minute. And then from there, it shows the hours, but it will show live if someone's in there. And I don't think anybody's in there now because we're all here, but it shows live. Yeah, let's see here if I could open up
I was in the last hour and
Were
actually,
you?
yeah, and I recorded a presentation on the emotional sources of disease and how what programs in Healy are available within all of the programs. There are over 120 programs on all the Healy Healy advisor pages. And actually that number is growing every day. So it's an
True.
amazing. And each program has a set of frequencies that it goes up to 144,000 frequencies that we know of and maybe beyond. But there's just something in there. I did a whole presentation on basically the emotional impact that creates dis-ease in the body. Not disease, but as we know, dis-ease, and the emotional system is very, very important for getting under control so that you can be symptom-free in your life.
Thank you, Lindsay. Yes, that's great. So you recorded that in the Healy Zoom room?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we can share that later. But if you are in AromaSharing, so it's AromaSharing Online, and what you want to do is you can go to vendors this way. You can go to vendors with Zoom rooms and find us. We're down here at the HighVibesTeam, and this is some classes that I'm doing, but we're all going to be there. We're going to be there between, what's the hours? We're from 9 to 9 daily, but we're probably in there from more like 10 to 8 daily Central, or 10 to 8, with varies. But what you can do is go to shop, go to apps and websites, find the Healy store. I'm going to show you that again. So there we are right here. So just click on that and you will see here, right here, this would be red if we are in there. Okay, so we will be pretty much, why the hours aren't listed here, I'm not sure. Oh, does it say right here? Yes, store hours. It says 9 to 9. but our hours are more like 10 to 8. So just so you know that. And then you just click here and you'd be in the Zoom room. So we've been meeting some new friends in there every day. People are coming in and visiting us, aren't they, Lindsay?
Yeah, absolutely.
So we hope that you can take advantage of this opportunity to meet with all the people that have Zoom rooms. And let me just show you that again, actually. There's a lot of people with Zoom rooms. There's a Dr. Ollie. There's the diffuser doc, essential gear. And some of these people don't have, you just have to click there and see if they're in there. So let's see if Dr. Ollie's in there. He's not in there. So you can do it that way. Essential Heroes, Grow Workspace. Let's see if Grow Workspace is in there. They're supposed to be in there at night sometime. They're not there now, but it is later now. Kaya Jewelry. Now they're from Australia, so they could be in there now. Who knows? No, they're not. And Shop by Toby. They have their hours there. Oil Ability, Sarah Harnish's team. Texas Girl Treasures, Art Personal Diffusers. I don't know what that is, Art Personal. Oh, I know what that is now. She's not there either. And then there's Vivid Natural. This is a product I've got this pillow. I've got 2 of this pillow. I've got 1 of these pillows, and I want to get another one, a different kind of pillow, one that you sit on, a meditation pillow from her. These pillows are really cool. They are full of buckwheat and lavender, and she sends you, oh, it's just incredible. They're made in Poland. They're handmade in Poland. And there's my jewelry. You can come and see me. Also, and oils and beads. So there's quite a few jewelry people in there. And I make the essential oil bottles for your oils, and you can come and visit me and come and visit Lindsay in the Healy room. We'd love to meet you. So I think that's about it for the night. We're probably going to pick the bingo soon. Is there anything else you'd like to share with them? When are you going to be there tomorrow, Lindsay?
Oh, that's a good question. Let me take a look at the schedule. Okay, schedule. Hold on. Didn't know you were going to ask a question like that.
Well, I didn't know either.
I've got my schedule right here, so no worries. Let's see. So tomorrow is, well, maybe I don't have my schedule. Let's see. I'm missing a page.
Well, while you're looking for that, let me share and tell them if we're not there, what you can do is you can go to our store. Where are we? HighVibesTeam. Okay. You can go there, and if we're not there like it is now, you can email us. Scroll to the bottom and click Email Healy Now, and it'll open up when you click on it to an email, and we'll get an email from you and say, you know, you'd like to come back later or whatever, and we will.
Tomorrow, I'm actually scheduled to be in there at 11, or actually, is it, no, at 9. No, let's see, 10. I'll be there from 10 to 11.
Okay, and I'm usually there from 11 to 1.
Okay, and so I'll be from 10 to 11, and then I'm coming back in the evening. I'll be there from, I have to change the time, 5 to 7, I guess it is, right?
Yes, and then Kathleen is in there, I think, after me.
Yep, she's from 1 to 3.
Yep, and then Darlene is from 3 to 5, I believe. So we're usually there all day in the day, in and out. So if we're not there right then, we'll be back. So you can have
a wonderful little sign too that I put up anyway. And I have my computer nearby always, no matter where I am in the house or at my desk. And if I'm doing something else, because there's nobody in the room, and I only talk to myself sometimes, not all the time. So, and I definitely don't talk to myself in Zoom unless I'm recording. So if you come on and there's nobody in the room, but it is open, what the sign says is make some noise, because if I hear you and I hear that you're in the room and you're going, hello, Lindsay, I will pop up. and magically appear and answer any questions that you may have.
So yes, the people in the Zoom rooms would love to visit with the people who want to be in AromaSharing, and we look forward to meeting you tomorrow. Good night.
Bye.